Good morning. This is your AI host, Jay. I'm here with the automatically generated Journato morning headlines on October 13, 2022. T.J. Joseph, the Indian teacher whose hand was cut off for an exam paper. Parkland shooting, jury deliberating on sentencing. Russia-Ukraine war, Kyiv region hit by drone strikes, Putin to meet Turkish President Erdogan, live. The Guardian, Ukrainian forces shoot down 4 Russian helicopters in 18 minutes. The Telegraph, Ukraine's Kyiv area hit by Iranian-made kamikaze drones. The Independent, Ukrainian military boast of shooting 4 Russian helicopters down in 18 minutes. Evening Standard, we lose a couple of guys every day, Ukrainian volunteers struggle with horrors of war. Sinn Féin having chilling effect on Ireland's democracy, says Taoiseach. The Guardian, RTE insisted on strict conditions for Shane Ross interview about Mary Lou McDonald book. The Irish Times, Martin enters the fray over RTE's Shane Ross interview decision. The Irish Times, RTE and Sinn Féin deny party given access to never broadcast Shane Ross interview. France to deliver anti-air systems to Ukraine in coming weeks, Macron. Reuters.com, France says it won't deploy nukes if Russia uses them against Ukraine. Bloomberg, France, UK pledge new air defense tools for Ukraine. Politico Europe, Ukraine asks France to prove its love with weapons. Reuters.com, Ukraine president says he had urgent call with Francis Macron. North Korea says it tested cruise missiles able to carry tactical nukes. The Guardian, North Korea says it has test-fired cruise missiles which hit target 1,240 miles away. Sky News, North Korea says Kim supervised cruise missile tests. The Independent, North Korea says it practiced firing cruise missiles able to carry nuclear weapons. Reuters.com, North Korea says missile launches were nuclear attack simulation on South. Aung San Suu Kyi faces total of 26 years in prison after latest corruption sentencing. The Guardian, Aung San Suu Kyi's prison term reaches 26 years after latest fraud sentencing. Sky News, graft convictions extend Suu Kyi's prison term to 26 years. The Independent, Myanmar extends Suu Kyi's prison term to 26 years. Bracknell News, Myanmar court extends Aung San Suu Kyi's prison sentence to 26 years. Taiwan opens borders to tourists as restrictions eased after 2.5 years. Biden hails UN General Assembly vote condemning Russia annexations in Ukraine. The Guardian, Ukraine war, UN General Assembly condemns Russia annexation. BBC, live news updates from October 12, IMF to work on program to deliver budgetary support to Ukraine, Putin defends OPEC plus cut. Financial Times, Russia-Ukraine war latest, what we know on day 232 of the invasion. The Guardian, intense lobbying ahead of UN vote on Russian annexations. Ukraine war roundup, inside Putin's head and Crimea bridge arrests. BBC, Crimea bridge attack arrests as market in Donetsk region attacked. BBC, Putin's revenge for the Crimea bridge attack, podcast. The Guardian, Ukraine, Russia detains 8 people over Crimea bridge attack, BBC News. BBC News, Russia arrests 8 over Crimea bridge attack as Putin again blames Ukraine. NATO countries to boost Ukraine's missile defense after massive Russian strikes. BBC, Ukraine claims gains near Kherson as UK sends anti-aircraft missiles. The Guardian, UK to send missiles to Ukraine to defend against Russian airstrikes. Sky News, why Ukraine's dream of an Iron Dome to stop Putin's rockets is proving hard to realize. The Telegraph, explainer, US weapons systems Ukraine will or won't get. Zelenskyy vows to make battlefield more painful for Russian forces after another day of deadly rocket strikes on Ukraine. Sky News, Russia-Ukraine war, live, power cut at nuclear plant as Kyiv denies bridge attack. The Independent, Russia-Ukraine war latest, what we know on day 231 of the invasion. The Guardian, explainer, why Russia's missiles on Ukraine have limited impact. Reuters.com, how are Russia and Ukraine fighting the war differently? BBC Newsnight. This was all for the news. Thanks for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe.